AA6DP repeater.
QST. We're about to start Catalina Amateur Repeater Association Wellness and Support Net at 9. It's an open net. All licensed hams are welcome to join us for about the next hour and a half of some lively ham radio discussion. Before we get rolling, we'll pause for any emergency or priority traffic. All right, looks like we're in the clear. This is Chris in Garden Grove, KF6LEX, sending 10 watts on 2 meters to a nice vertical antenna up at about 30 feet. If you want to pop over to the input, that's what you're listening to. And this is Catalina Amateur Repeater Association Wellness and Support Net at 9. This net was created and exists for the wellness and support of the ham community. Make sure everybody's okay, feeling supported, to give everybody a place to hang out and chat with old friends and meet some new friends and be an active part of the ham community. It was quite necessary during the early days of the pandemic. It was really the only way we could hang out. Now we can hang out in person like we will tomorrow, 8 a.m. out there in the park. They're in the Westminster Seal Beach border right there, Westminster Boulevard and Seal Beach Boulevard, tucked away in a little residential neighborhood there on University Avenue, the little park back in there. But there's still a lot of weird stuff going on in the news, and it's nice to have a place where you can hang out, forget the cares of the day, and feel wellness and supported. Catalina Amateur Repeater Association, CARA, has linked the 2 meter and the 220 repeaters together for our net tonight, giving us lots of ways to check in. The Catalina repeaters are out on Catalina Island at the airport, about 1,600 feet elevation, and they send a good signal back to most of Southern California. From Santa Barbara and a bit north to the Mexican border and a bit south, way out east into the high desert, San Bernardino Riverside. Reliable battery and solar powered, a good repeater, reliable repeater, good coverage repeater, lots of nice folks. Good idea to become a member of such fine repeater system. You can find out all the info at cara.radio, Catalina Amateur Repeater Association, cara.radio. You can find the address to the little park there tomorrow on University, major intersection, Westminster and Seal Beach Boulevard, right off of Bolsa Chica Boulevard and Westminster Boulevard, little residential neighborhood back there. Nice park tucked into the residential neighborhood, easy to find. You'll see a bunch of cars with antennas on it. You'll see the tennis courts. We're tucked away behind the tennis courts. You'll see a bunch of old guys with Yesu hats. You can't miss us. You can become a member from the website, cara.radio, or you can even become a member right there in the park. I'm sure Dan will be there with membership info. Take your small, reasonable fee right there and become instant a member, Catalina Amateur Repeater Association. And if that's not enough, you can check in on Echolink or All-Star. If you're away from the radio, if you're out of the area and you're just not in range, some of the members go on vacation and check in from all over the place this time of year via Echolink, Star Catalina Star, or All-Star Node 51597. All right, let's get some check-ins going. Once I get a list of names, we'll go through the list twice. First time, say what you like. Hi, how are you? How's your week? What's the weekend looking like? You're going to show up at the little picnic breakfast tomorrow at 8 a.m.? If so, what are you going to bring? What are you looking forward to doing? Who are you looking forward to meeting? That sort of stuff. You could let us know round one. And then we'll go through the list again. Round two, we'll have a specific topic we'll all chat about. First group of check-ins will take the digital folks. If you're connecting to us tonight, Echolink or All-Star, you're up first. Come now, please.
KE6 MAE on the side. AD68B, Terry and Bellflower.
All right, got Larry and Terry. Anybody else? Echo Link All-Star, come now. All right, I heard somebody bring up the repeater, but no audio. It didn't hear anything. Try that one more time.
KN6, you okay? Jim from Huntington Beach.
All right, did I copy QOK, Quebec Oscar Kilo? Verify that call for me. Give me the prefix and really, really yell into that microphone. Go ahead. All right, I'll try to pick you up again in a minute there. Hopefully you get all your ducks in a row. How about mobile stations? Anybody out driving around? If you're mobile right now, or if you're just plain in a hurry, MAE Larry seemed to be in a hurry. I put you down on the side for tonight there, Larry. Anybody else just in a hurry needs to get in and out real quick, or if you're mobile, come now. All right, once more, we'll try Echo Link All-Star Mobile or folks in a hurry. All right, let's head over to our more distant RF stations. We'll save LA County and Orange County for last. So if you're not LA, not Orange County, it could be north, Santa Barbara, Ventura, Oxnard, south, San Diego, Carlsbad, Oceanside. You could be east, the desert, San Bernardino, Riverside, anything not LA, not Orange County. Let's have call sign, first name, location. All right, we'll sweep that group one more time. Echo Link All-Star Mobile, folks in a hurry, or folks far away. Anybody except LA, Orange County, one more time. All right, let's try the locals. We'll start with Orange County. I'll be the first Orange County check-in. KF6LEX, Chris Garden Grove. Any other Orange County station, come now.
Kilo Bravo 6, Tango Kilo Alpha. Jim over here in the house at Tustin.
Kilo Golf 6, Golf Indy Alpha, Dave and Orange, pedestrian mobile.
Alpha Alpha 2, Mike Romeo, Mark Huntington Beach.
Whiskey 6 Lima India Kilo Mid Seal Beach.
KK6, Tango Romeo Charlie, mobile, Jeff, Huntington Beach.
Kilo 6, Mike Bravo Lima, Mark in Fullerton.
Kilo November 6, Sierra Mike Papa, Bill in Irvine.
Whiskey 6, Echo Tango Charlie, in the house of Tustin. This is Tom, and I'll be monitoring.
Kilo November 6, Tango Mike John. This is John in Anaheim.
All right, bus pulled in from Orange County. We got TKA Jim, GIA Dave, AA2MR. LIK Midge, TRC Jeff. Jeff, I'm coming to solo tomorrow. It'll just be me. I ain't bringing anybody. MBL Mark, SMP Bill, ETC Tom. I'm putting you down on the side, Tom, but bust in any time. TMJ John Anaheim. Any other Orange County station? All right. Over to the home base there, the repeater, LA County. If you're in Los Angeles County, come now.
Kilo 6, Echo Uniform Hotel, Rick in Altadena.
Out of all that, I only got the EUH Rick. I know there was somebody else. Rick, I got you. Anybody else, LA County, let's try it again.
86 UMC.
Chris, you need a relay on that one.
I'm thinking that was UMC Don Rancho Palos Verdes. Pretty light copy tonight there, Don.
My batteries might be low.
All right, LA County, I got EUH and UMC. Any other LA County stations? All right, any stations there? Anybody hasn't checked in a net at 9 Wellness and Support Net? One more time before round one gets going. Any more check-ins?
KK6, WKI.
Alright, WKI, you made it on the bottom of the list there. We'll get to you towards the end of round one. Vic, thanks for checking in there from Running Springs. Alright, send it up to the top of the list. MA Larry's on the side. HV Terry on Echo Link tonight. What's going on?
Good evening, Tristan Net, Terry 86HV. Yeah, checked in on Echo Link, wanted to make sure it was still working. I can remember how to use it, but I'm coming back on RF right now. Great morning out there. Went over to the old office, had a cup of coffee with the buddies there, and rehashed all the business stuff, and played on the HF. Not really working that great right now, but hopefully it'll come back soon here. And according to the NOAA website, we're in for about 2 or 3 years of really good propagation here. So really looking forward to that. Got the mower out and cut the weeds down in the backyard and let it cool off. Took the dog for a walk. Loaded the car for the picnic, breakfast, whatever, tomorrow. And so, hey, that's what's going on here. Chris, back to you, 86HV.
You know, I wasn't loading the car, I was loading the bicycle. A little storage on the bicycle for tomorrow, and I might make it an extended day and hang out there a little longer and play a VHF contest. So just in case I get ambitious and want to spend a little time out there, I threw the little solar panels in the... And I realized I've got a battery and I've got the solar panels, and the solar panels have a nice cable, but the end of the solar panels, the connector is completely not compatible with the connector on my battery. I got no way to marry the two together, so let's see if I can get that resolved once the net's done. Glad I found out here and not there. Thanks, Terry. I got a QOK, trying to scratch in there. QOK if you're still with us, take a turn. All right, TKA Jim in Tustin.
Good evening there, Chris and the Net. Yeah, I got my pickup all loaded up, and my wife's coming with me, and my grandson, and forward to breakfast in the morning at the park. Sounds like we're going to have a good time as always. So I'm going to bring some pickle stuff, some cookies, and I made some fresh zucchini muffins. Turned out pretty good. They're really good shape. They're not hard as a rock, thank goodness. All right, KB6TK back to the net.
All right, that sounds good. Yeah, I didn't prepare any food or anything like that, and I'll be riding a bicycle there if all goes well. Electric bicycle, so I'll get a little assist from the electric, but still I'll be pedaling, so I'll need some fuel before I get started so I don't run out of gas halfway there, so I'll probably eat breakfast at home and then head out to the park there, burn off whatever I choked down for breakfast. It sounds like that'll be pretty good event there so far. Everybody's loading up the vehicle and bringing something. KG6GIA Dave, we gonna see you out there tomorrow, or are you gonna be working? What's going on?
KG6GIA Dave, up here in the foothills of Orange. Sadly, be working tomorrow, but I will listen out for a possible QSO. And those of you thinking of working the HF tomorrow or whatever, some information here from the chart. It looks like Hudson Bay is going to have a pretty good aurora borealis the next 72 hours, all the way up to most northeast Alaska, and up through the small islands of the upper provinces there. And that should hold right up until Monday or Tuesday. So give it a whirl, and if you get up that way, take some pictures. Back over to you, Chris, KG6GI Dave.
You know, just through sheer dumb luck there, I was on business trips some years ago in my previous job. Catching the flight from Minneapolis to Seattle, so as they're scooting along the northern border of the country from east to west, and I was sitting on my usual window seat on the right-hand side on the north side of the plane, and I had the spectacular view of the aurora from just pretty much 3 hours of the flight there, just mesmerizing there. That was front row seat at 30,000 feet. That was pretty epic. AA2MR, Mark, Huntington Beach.
Thank you. That's AA2MR, Mark in Huntington Beach. Recently moved back to California after 15 years in the New York area. And just got my rig back up today, at least VHF, so great to be on the air again, and great to be back in sunny Southern California. Back to the net, AA2MR.
All right, well, that sounds great. Welcome back. And you found our little net at 9. We do this weekdays, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. We don't do it on the weekends, but 5 days a week. Net at 9, morning edition, net at 9, evening edition, Monday through Friday. Feel free to join anytime there. Lots of different net controls. Since we're doing 10 nets a week, so you get a nice variety of stuff from the different net controls. Always good to tune in there and see what's going on net at 9. In fact, if you're on your best behavior and you're lucky, you might even get a chance to hear a few comments there from Midge, W6LIK, Seal Beach.
This is W6LIK Midge. I'm looking forward to the picnic tomorrow, and I hope you all will attend, and there will be blueberries and chocolate chip pancakes. And I've had a very busy day today working with my succulents, and I've learned how to propagate them, and it's really kind of fun to watch them grow. This is W6LIK, back to net.
All right, Mitchie, that sounds good. All right, maybe I'll have half of breakfast here. I'll have the other half over there, and blueberry pancakes sounds good. KK6TRC Jeff, did you get that beast, the Suburban running? What are you going to be driving? Are you on a motorcycle tomorrow? How are you going to be getting there tomorrow? And what show and tell are you going to have for us? Go ahead.
KK6 Tango Romeo Charlie. Yeah, I got that beast running. The museum piece is back underneath me and behaving. So, if you don't know the story, I have been having some issues with the computer on the thing. It's an old Suburban, and it's like first generation TBI, throttle body fuel injection. And got it fixed. It's working great, and it's getting better gas mileage than it ever did. What am I going to ride? I don't know. Probably the Suburban, more than likely. Could be the Jeep, not sure. But getting prepped for field day also, just putting together parts and pieces for some cooking that W6ETC and myself are going to be doing for the event. And just got a hold of a portable grill, and I'm going to be checking that out, make sure it's totally functional and what we're looking for. And other than that, just interested in this evening's net and what the second round question is. And good to hear quite the crowd. Sounds like a good winner. Still mobile. Be back at the QTH here shortly. KK6 Tango Romeo Charlie.
Yeah, I barely made the net tonight myself. I thought I was going to have to run it mobile there. I barely parked the car and ran over here to the outdoor station just in time, to 9 o'clock to say, hey, welcome to Net at 9 there. I was in the car, 30 seconds before that, just coming back from that Jurassic World movie there. I'm not going to give it a review, but it was fine, if you see the old characters again and the dinosaur effects, but it was pretty, anyway, it was okay. All right, this is Chris in Garden Grove, KF6LEX, working our way through round 1, made it over to Mike Bravo Lima, Mark Fullerton.
Good evening, Chris, everyone on the net. This is Kilo 6 Mike Bravo Lima. Pretty basic day today. Went with the wife to run some errands, and boy, was it hot. Not just regular hot, but it was seemed kind of muggy. I was out in Point of Hills, actually, and it just seemed kind of muggy. I was glad to get back to the house and get back to some AC. Other than that, still riding with my arm in a sling. Today's the last day. I'm happy to toss that thing aside and get a little bit more active. My car's been, actually my truck's been covered for a week. Be happy to take the cover off of that and slowly get out there. I was told by the physician's assistant to go in a parking lot, make sure I feel comfortable. Driving for 40 years, and here now I'm in driver's training again. But probably a very good recommendation just to make sure everything's okay. Looking forward to second round, and this is Kilo 6, Mike Bravo Lima.
All right, there. I've been a bicyclist for years, and I'm in fabulous health now. At least my heart and lungs are from all the bicycling. But I've crashed countless times. I can't tell. I got more broken bones than Evel Knievel. And I did break off my arm bone right in the shoulder joint one time there, and that took a while to mend. I'm not quite predicting the weather with it, but it seems to have healed up there pretty good and doesn't give me too much grief. There was another time I crashed and broken the collarbone, clavicle for the umpteenth time. And after a couple of weeks, the bone pieces start sticking together, but it's a little rubbery there. It's not solid. And it was an annual ride your bike to work day. So here I am, an avid bicyclist, and it's bike to work day, and I've got a half attached collarbone. And so should I ride? His arm's not that strong. And if I do ride, do I hold on to the handlebar with the good arm and reach down with the gimpy arm to get the water bottle if I need a drink? Or Do I hold on with the gimpy arm and use the good arm to yank the water bottle out of the cage? So I have to deal with those kind of things. But anyway, uneventful, made it into working back there, and it healed up just fine. Physically, I'm in fine health. Mentally, I don't know, we can all debate that. Maybe that'll be round 2 topic there. SMP Bill and Irvine, what do you got?
Hey, good evening, Chris from the Nets. I'm actually not hanging out in the backyard. I'm in the kitchen, taking some bacon, putting some brown sugar and pepper on that. I'm bringing it with me tomorrow. As I said, it's BYOB, bring your own bacon. But I should have plenty to share, so I'm looking forward to that. Getting ready to go tomorrow morning, bringing some stuff to share. Looking forward to seeing everybody. And I'll be continuing to listen through the end of the second round. I'll send it back to you, Chris. KF6LEX, KN6SMP.
P6 Echo Tango Charlie.
ETC Tom, jump in there and take it.
Thank you so much, Chris. Let me just jump in and ask a question to our experts out there. I'm looking for an external speaker, standard jack. I'm going to stick it in the back of a TYT radio. If anybody's got a suggestion or even a decent used one, let me know. Hit me up tomorrow at the pancake breakfast, or you can email me. I'm on QRZ. Thanks for letting me jump in. Definitely want a decent sounding external speaker. The one I have now sounds like it's coming through a cardboard tube. W6 ETC, back to KF6LEX.
You know, I'm using a BTEC mobile radio right now. It has 2 jacks on the back, right? One for data for programming, and the other one is clearly labeled external speaker. And it looks like a standard plug, you know, like your headphones, your little earbuds, whatever. And I've tried plugging in, you know, just a mono one-ear plug with just the 2 connectors, right? The hot and the shield, nothing. 3 connector stereo, nothing. A 4 connector one like your phone, adding the microphone. I can't get an external speaker to play in this thing, so I finally got one of those, you know, 4 connectors like on your cell phone, you know, one for the microphone, one left, one right, one shield. And I tried every possible combination of the 2 wires that had bare wires on the end, and alligator clipped them on with speaker, every possible I can't get an external speaker to play on this thing. It's meant for some kind of strange external microphone. It'll actually, you know, key the radio through the back there, but everything is some strange, and I can't find anything explained online or in the manual or anything else there. But I've literally tried every possible combination of the 4 wires there. I can't get an external speaker on this thing. And I kind of put it on the back burner, but one day I'll get ambitious and dive in there and try that again. TMJ, John Anaheim, what do you got?
Well, Chris, how's everybody doing? I am going to go to the first breakfast tomorrow. Had a good day at work today. Got invited to lunch on my buddy's sailboat. He wanted to go sailing, but I had to get back to work, and that was kind of nice. It was about 85 in Bell Gardens at work, and going down to the coast in Redondo Beach, it was about 66, so that was quite a change. I'm looking forward to meeting everybody at the park tomorrow, and back to you, Chris.
All right there, John. Sounds good. And, you know, you never know the weather till you get there, but I'm sitting outdoors on the front porch here in Garden Grove, and I'm looking at due west. I can see the clouds coming in over the ocean already. And I'm expecting, you know, a pretty good marine layer, keep the sun off us all morning, and that'll start dissipating about 10 or 11 just by the time the breakfast wraps up. So I'm expecting pleasant weather and a nice cloud cover. So So for you folks coming in there, yeah, bring the sunscreen just in case, but I'm thinking we'll have nice cloud coverage till it breaks up there. I think it's going to be ideal conditions there tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you out there, John. Catalina Amateur Repeater Association Wellness and Support Net at 9. This is Chris in Garden Grove, KF6LEX. Almost done with round one. Couple of the heavy hitters to go here, starting with EUH Rick.
Hi, Chris. By the way, saw the picture of your mobile rig on the bike, which I was impressed with, and convinces me that actually, in order to get going on a bike like that, you really need 4 wheels. The breakfasts are just too far away from Altadena for me. By the time I can get things taken care of here and on the road in the morning, the breakfast is long gone. So I'll have to wait until I can find a way to be down in the area for other reasons. It hit 98 today. I was doing a little work outside, finished it up by 10:30 in the morning, and even that was a major perspiration activity. So, yep, going that way. Did get to see my 2 of my great-grandkids today. Nice visit with them. So that was a big plus to end the afternoon. EUH.
All right there, Rick. Yeah, we'll miss you out there, but if you get a chance to get on the repeater, I'm sure we'll have a station on the repeater on the air there, and you crank up the volume, give you a chance to say hi to everybody. And, yeah, hopefully if all goes well, I'll drag that bicycle rig with me. That'll be my transportation out to the breakfast. I don't think it's that far from here. I think less than 10 miles. And you saw them big storage boxes I have on the back. Well, I discovered today they're not quite big enough. My big solar panel doesn't quite fit, misses by less than an inch, but it doesn't quite fit in there. So easy enough to lash it onto the top, but yeah, I don't want to do that. So I've got some smaller panels, not quite the same wattage, but good enough there for the light contesting I'll be doing tomorrow, so I'll have my tiny solar panels in tow with me tomorrow there. But there's something else I'm glad I sorted out before field day there. Big solar panels don't fit. The antenna I wanted barely fits. Thank God it's kind of a springy steel there, and I kind of folded up like a pretzel and stuffed it inside. Anyway, so just kind of taking a dry run before field day tomorrow there. Get some of the bugs worked out, but it should still be a pretty good time. Let's see if we're getting a better signal from UMC Don. Go ahead.
KN6HMD, Huntington Beach.
What was my signal report, UMC?
HND Huntington Beach, hang on just a sec, we'll get to you. UMC, when I called I didn't hear nothing, but just now when you asked for a signal report, that was a booming, that was real good copy. Go ahead.
I don't know what's happening. I guess maybe a bad connection on the microphone, speaker, something like that. There is something happening in our universe. Not this galaxy we live in Milky Way, but May 20th of the galaxy above us, massive galactic explosion going on, and the Chinese have a big radio telescope that's off. They're detecting multiple explosions from it. Have a couple of black holes collide, and they one gravitational wave. This is the line. It's not going to be back to control.
Huntington Beach.
All right, the Huntington Beach, hang on just a sec there. I got one more guy I got to get to. Give me a second. UMC Don there, yeah, you kind of tailed off towards the end and then you dropped out. It's funny, I'm receiving repeaters stronger than ever tonight, and usually on nights when I do, that's the night when everybody else is scratching in. It's like I'm stealing all the signal or something there. Well, I'll call you again round 2, Don, see if you find a hot spot there. Let me get the WKI Vic, and then we'll get the Huntington Beach station. Hang on just a sec. WKI Vic, Running Springs, how you doing?
Good evening, Chris. Good evening, Annette. I have a lot of noise here on my end. Probably poor planning, but my generator is on the other side of the wall here in my shack. We have a power outage, so I'm on generator. How's my signal? How am I coming in?
Yeah, just the slightest hint of noise. We can tell you're not real close to repeater, but really not bad at all. It's a real solid copy there. Audio sounds great, doing a real good job.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, the other night when I checked in, it was real clear, but I'm sure all this noise is coming from the generator. I'm just checking in. Other than the power outage, things are here pretty good here. It's cooled off quite a bit. Pretty warm today. So back to you, Chris. KK6WKI.
All right, sounds good there. Thanks for that. All right, HND Huntington Beach. What do you got for us? How you doing? HND Huntington Beach. All right, I think that's the list as I have it. Any additional comments, questions, check-ins before round 2 gets going? If you haven't added yourself to the list yet, you'd like to check in. Catalina Amateur Repeater Association Wellness and Support Net at 9. Now we'll take a few more check-ins. Come now, please.
K1 GKM, Chester and Oxford.
Kilo Delta 6, Juliet Bravo Lima Jerry.
All right, JBL Jerry. Hang on there, Jerry. I'm going to get the topic going there, and you can take round 1 and round 2 at the same time. You'll be the last round 1 and the first round 2 all in one shot there. Hold on just a second. I got a K1G something. Give me that call one more time.
That was Kilo 1, Golf, Kilo Mike, Chester and Oxford.
Yeah, bringing lots of scratch there. I got K1GZM. Sounds like you're trying to reach us from one land there. Signal's a little scratchy there. Make sure I got the call okay. What's first name and location? Go ahead.
My first name is Chester, and I'm in Oxnard. It's Kilo 1, Golf, Kilo Mike.
There you go. Yeah, bringing a little scratch with you, but we got that. Chester, Golf, Kilo Mike there. Thanks for joining us. If you can stick around a little bit there, we're going to go through our list, and we're all going to find a topic we'll all chat about there. I'll give you a call once we hit the bottom of our list there. All right. One more time. Anybody else want to get added to the list before we start round 2?
Andrew.
Didn't get a lot of that audio cut out or something. ULC Mike, was that you? Come back, whoever that was.
Bravo, Andrew.
I don't know. Audio's clear. I'm just not getting a lot of it there. I don't know if it's breaking up or if you're talking before the transmit's fully engaged. I got the Bravo something. Give me call slowly, phonetically a couple of times there. Go ahead.
E6 Lima Bravo. Andrew, Tucson, Arizona. Coming through All-Star right now.
Go K6LB, Kilo 6 Lima Bravo. Andrew coming to us tonight from Arizona. Sounds good. I guess with the 6th call, you've transplanted yourself out there to Arizona. Were you a local out here on the Catalina repeater back in the day? Go ahead, Andrew.
I can say hello to you. I'm a transplant out here. I'm full duplexing right now. I'm on my cell phone through my node because I'm outside right now enjoying the beautiful lightning and thunderstorms going on over here. The monsoon just...
All right there, thanks for waving a hand from Arizona. Enjoy the thunder and lightning. All right, here's our topic tonight. It's kind of sort of come up a little bit there. What do we do? I don't want to say including, maybe besides ham radio, maybe including ham radio. What do we do besides ham radio to put ourselves in the service of others? I'm not talking about, well, if you want to, go ahead, any hardcore volunteering, but, some of the guys said they're going to bring some cookies to share and stuff like that. So that kind of stuff. What? Not necessarily for the breakfast tomorrow, but if you want to mention that there, go ahead. What do you do? Could be a hobby, could be something that puts you in the service of others. Could be your job or your weekend stuff or some denominational stuff there. What do you do to be in the service of others? My hobbies are bicycling, and if I got a friend that needs some help with his bike, I'll help. But, really, that doesn't happen too often, and someone needs some help putting up an antenna, maybe I'll do that. But that doesn't come up too often. My hobbies don't really help out that many other folks. I'm hoping some of you guys are doing a better job than I am there. So what do you do to be in service, put yourself in service of others? Could be something as simple as bringing a batch of cookies there to the little breakfast tomorrow there. We'll take it. Put a smile on a lot of folks' face if you do that. It's priceless. 86HV Terry, what do you say? What do you do to be in the service of others? Go ahead.
Wow, that's a tough one, Chris. I'm trying to think of anything recently serving others as an employee, but retired from that. And so I don't know. I'm really racking my brain here, and I'm not coming up with much. Must be a bad person. Back to you.
Well, you already said you were loading up the vehicle there for our event tomorrow. Probably be some show and tell. You'll be educating some of us, I imagine, tomorrow. Go ahead.
Well, gee, that's an interesting thought. I am packing a chair for a friend that I invited to join me at the breakfast, AB6WQ Carlin, so everybody say hi to him out there. And happy to share what I know, mostly about DX kind of stuff and maybe a little HF, and trying to learn from everybody else too. Chris, back to you.
All right, there. Well, you're providing a Carlin a great service there tomorrow, and a bunch of us too there. We love seeing Carlin there. That'll be great. Thanks for dragging him along. That's awesome. QOK, are you in there? Come again. All right. All right, Jerry, let me get you in the mix here before we get too far down the list. KG6JBL, Jerry, give us round one and round two there. What do you do to put yourself in the service of others? Go ahead.
Oh, like a couple other guys, I'm racking my brain outside of ham radio. Outside of ham radio, oh, you know what? I had little league teams and stuff I managed when my boy was growing up. I had Cub Scouts and so on. I did that for a while, but on a regular basis, nada. Now, if you get into ham radio, yes, I did volunteer work for the American Red Cross. Oh, there's one. Fountain Valley has the community foundation that raises money, and I go over and do things for them. They're outside of ham radio. They put movies in the park and all that kind of stuff on, so I work a little bit for them. But the biggie one for me is the PD, the police department, with Racy's group. I'm involved with that and have been for the last 25 years. I like that quite a bit. That's it I can think of, my friend. Thanks for having me on board 73 the group, KD6JBL, and I'll prepare to jump ship and go to another one.
All right, Jerry, did you do your lunch thing with Ping today? Go ahead.
Absolutely. And we had a server, he was funny. Like when I said, you got a Grand Slam and everything, he looks at me kind of weird, like, cocks his head over. He says, where are you? And I says, we're at Norm's. And he says, that's a Denny's menu. So yes, we went to lunch. I think by the time we got through and applied the coupon, it was $6 a piece. It wasn't bad at all. I told Ping, you could get one of these, eat one meal and take one home, or take two of them home. It was a coupon, eat one entree and get another one type thing. All right, back over to you, Chris. KD6JBL.
Nice. That's something nice there that Jerry does there, and I know in the service of hams, he's loaded up his car, drove a bunch of us out there to some of the Keller Peak events there. Of course, he wasn't nice enough to actually give me a ride back, made me ride my bicycle home from Riverside, but nice enough to give me a ride out there, Jerry. Appreciate your service. Thank you for that. All right, let's grab a TKA Jim in Tustin. I know he'll be bringing all kind of goodies tomorrow. Them zucchini muffins sound good when he drags them out there. Jim, you'll be my best friend until Bill comes along with his bacon. Then I'm going to dump Jim like a hot potato there and buddy up there with Bill. But nothing personal there, Jim. Go ahead.
KB6TK. Yeah, I'm not PSI authenticating individual there, Chris, so I can handle it. Yeah, I'll be bringing some cookies and some zucchini muffins I made and some pickle stuff. A couple, I don't know, about just different stuff. Spicy dill, and then I think I threw some eggs in there, bread and butter, jalapenos, regular jalapenos. It's odds and ends, just what I got. People see if they like it, they can take it. I don't care. And I like to do that. Plus, I make birdhouses to everybody, or not everybody, but people donate. I don't sell them. So the greatest thing, well, not greatest, but the thing the other day when I took those owl houses out to Redlands, and the look on the gentleman's face that I made him pour, he just a smile. I think that's worth anything. $100, $1,000, whatever. To me, just somebody has a smile on their face. And I appreciate that more than anything. So, love to give back. KB6TK, back to net.
All right, sounds good there. Yeah, no, a lot of nice stuff there. I know you guys are doing there. Give you a chance to pat yourself on the back and highlight some of the nice stuff you're doing. I'm sure a lot of stuff's going on spoken there. A lot of modest folks here on net at 9. GIA Dave in Orange there. What about you? Go ahead.
KG6GIA Dave in Orange. While we're doing first round, I had a Horizon to Horizon Starlink satellite path. The craziest darn thing ever. It looked like somebody got up there with a pencil eraser and cut the sky in half. Anyway, at work I'm on call 15-minute filler for if we ever have a employee go down or whatever. I got 15 minutes to be on site, cover the shifts for the summer. I do interpretive work as a field naturalist occasionally for the county, and do hikes or interpretive work, 4th grade, which is done for the year pretty much. and Skywarn on ham radio for Tuesdays, and try to catch up with you guys when I'm not working, and of course taking care of the family and the kids right now with the loss of the family member, try to keep all that in check. The other one I do is take on animals that need homes. I'm full up right now. But there'll probably be a spot in the next 2 years for another sled dog. But yeah, a lot of animal rescue stuff. My two best animal rescue people now are moving to the Midwest. They're done with the Orange County fires. I was like, it grows on you, and they're like, no. So they're moving. They do horse recovery. So yeah. Anyway, love it. KG6GI Dave, back over to you.
All right, Dave, sounds good there. Yeah, that's a kind person there who takes care of them rescue animals. Good on you for that. AA2MR, Mark, Huntington Beach, what do you say? How do you put yourself in service to others?
Yeah, AA2MR here. Thanks for asking. I guess I've got another hobby, which is sailing, and recently I've been volunteering with the Los Angeles Maritime Institute, crewing on tall ships there, largely because I love it, but it has the side benefit of helping middle school kids. Went on a number of trips where we took middle school kids out and let them experience a day on the water, on the tall ship, and climbing out on the bowsprit, and a little bit of chart navigation, all that good stuff. So hopefully some benefit to those others, and certainly a great time for me sailing. Back to you, Chris, A2MR.
Yeah, stuff like that when you're passing on that kind of history of tall ships or anything else from generation to generation with your knowledge and experience there, that's some priceless stuff there, and you get to enjoy doing it. It's not like it's a chore there. That's pretty awesome. All right, next we've got Midge W6LIK, who just brightens up a room with her presence. But in addition to that, what else do you do to be in service to others there, Midge?
This is W6LIK. Well, I'm in service to any of my Aries members. I'll do anything with them if they want to learn how to do WinLink, if they want to learn how to do anything on the computer, or if they want to make an antenna, or do Echolink or learn Zello. I will stay with them until they get it, and they're at my beck and call. And that's my service to them. I also do service to my community by taking care of all the flowers at our church. And I have to say they are spectacular. And today when I was just debudding some of the flowers, a gentleman came up to me and he said, I've never seen so many beautiful flowers put together so well. So it really made my day and made me feel great. W6LIK.
All right, there always, when I throw out a topic like this, if you've been paying attention to that, I've always got my hidden motive there, and Midge just stumbled across it there. It's not just to rattle off a list of things, but it's the spirit of, I can help, I want to help, what can I do to help? And Midge just mentioned the things that she does that embodies that. It's her attitude, it's her spirit of being ready, willing, and able to. What can I do to help? And a genuine concern and effort to, and if I don't know if I can help, I'll find the answer or find someone that can. And it's that attitude and spirit that we're looking for. Good on you for that there, Midge. KK6TRC Jeff.
Check in, 6MG.
Hey, Milt, hang on just a sec. Let me get Jeff. I'll grab you next. Go ahead, Jeff.
All right, thank you. KK6 Tango Romeo Charlie. So I'd say, right off the top, NCO duties for Net at 9. It's not like we're getting paid, right? We're doing it as a service to the community and enjoying it, enjoying the interaction, and I think that's kind of what it's all about is being able to interact with other people and having new experiences and getting to meet new people and people. It's about people, right? Also, the races thing. That is strictly, I don't know how to put it. Let's say a little bit selfish and a little bit giving. One of the reason I say selfish is because I don't want to be herded. I want to be a herder. I want to be part of the answer. The other part is I feel like, with the experience I've had with the off-grid interactions I've had, all of the Baja stuff I've done, I can make do with what we have. That old saying, do what you can with what you have where you are. Theodore Roosevelt. That's my motto. And so, I enjoy interacting with other people and teaching. I love to teach. KK6 Tango Romeo Charlie.
All right there, Jeff. Yeah, good attitude there. Do what you can with what you have there. And sorry to hear you're not getting paid there for Net at 9. Tom sends me a big fat old check every month there, so guess I'll have to let you borrow my agent there, let him negotiate on your behalf. All right there, if you guys don't mind there, let me get the N6MG Milt. Now don't be mad. In fact, tomorrow you'll be thanking me, because if Milt doesn't get his proper beauty sleep, you don't want to be looking at him tomorrow. So let's make sure he's all dapper and stylish when we see him there tomorrow. N6MG Milt, we're talking about what do we do to be in service to others there. Go ahead.
And thanks, Chris, and thanks everybody for letting me in. I got kind of busy here packing the car for tomorrow. Oh boy. And also, well, I understand the topic, and I was listening for a bit, and it's really good. But need to do something for free, like Jim says. What? But I guess in all seriousness, I do a lot. I am a 4th degree Knight of Columbus through our church, St. Expensive, over in Diamond Bar, and also a member of a few fellowship groups, and we pack up food and give it away and stuff like that. So, it's just like, being more than just a pretty face, So seriously, back to you. But yeah, I really enjoy hearing what other guys do because of the depth and breadth of what our group is really about. So Chris, over to you, and I'll see you tomorrow. You pedaling or biking or four-wheeling? What are you doing tomorrow for us? KF6LEX and 6MG.
All right there, Milt. Yeah, I'm riding a bicycle there. We'll see if I make it, if I have any energy left for the ride home. If not there, you're going to have to lash me to the luggage rack there and give me a ride home there. I'll play a stagecoach there, sitting up there on the roof there, trying not to fall off. All right, Milt, look forward to seeing you out there manana. Catalina Amateur Repeater Association, Wellness and Sport Net at 9. This is Chris, KF6LEX, Garden Grove. Working our way through round 2, talking about how have we been, or what do we do to put ourselves in the service of others there. Could be as simple as, bringing a bag of potato chips tomorrow to the breakfast, or maybe doing something a little better and beyond that. You're coaching your kids' Little League team, or what are you doing to be in service to others there? MBL, Mike Bravo Lima, Mark Fullerton, what do you say?
Hey there, Chris, everyone on the net. This is Kilo 6, Mike Bravo Lima. Well, I love hearing everyone's response to this question. It's really quite inspiring. As far as my answer, service to others has been kind of one of my guiding principles, and it certainly has been within my career. I'd have to say first started service to others was 5 years in the military. That was definitely service to this great United States of ours. Other than that, professionally, do work in the public sector. Have worked in higher education for 15 years now, and love giving back to the community in that regards. Within my profession, I've mentored quite a few people. Don't ask for it, and I'll just have people reach out to me, and I always make myself available. Other than in the workspace, though, I would have to say just being kind and compassionate to others is one way to provide service to others, whether it be just acknowledging someone with a smile or opening the door for someone, or just doing what you can. I think I think it was already stated, do what you can with what you have where you are. I think that actually can be translated in service to others. I think it's these individual moments. It doesn't have to be some grand act, but I think small, minor interactions with people can really go a long way. That's my answer. I'm sticking to it. This is Kilo 6, Mike Bravo Lima.
Yeah, no, that's, I want to mention this. A lot of stuff I bring up on net, I'm not looking for some magic answer. I just want to bring stuff to the forefront, plant a seed in someone's mind, get us all thinking about stuff. Just the other day, I was at the local Rite Aid there, and I grabbed a Gatorade here and a thing of peanuts and paper towels. I had a whole cart full of crap there. And the guy in line behind me just had one thing, and so I said, "Here, why don't you go ahead? You just got that one thing." And he looked at me like, "What?" I said, "Just go ahead. You'll be, you're gonna have to wait while I ring up all this stuff here." Go, "Oh, why?" And so he thought I was gonna rob him, or he just couldn't believe someone was, being kind and courteous. And it was like it's never experienced it before. Seems there's not enough of that in the world. There's once I convince him, "No, I'm not gonna hurt you. Just go, buy your one thing and get the hell out of here, so I can get my stuff." SMP Bill in Irvine, what do you say?
All right, thanks there, Chris. Great topic. Let me first echo what Milt had to say. I'm also a fourth-degree member of the Knights of Columbus at my church. I know that if Milt's Knights of Columbus Council does anything close to what we do, there's a lot of service to others out there. We mentioned that here in California, one of our main charities for the Knights of Columbus is people with intellectual disabilities. That could be, autism, Down syndrome, what used to be called mental retardation. I know there's a different clinical term for that, but there's quite a bit that we do in terms of activities, sponsoring camps, getting involved with the Special Olympics here in Southern California, and I'm sure Melt's been involved in some of those activities as well. I don't know if any of you have ever seen a Knights of Columbus out in front of your local grocery stores, handing out those Tootsie Rolls, collecting money for the developmentally, intellectually disabled. That's a real great thing that the Knights of Columbus do. I was very proud to be a member with Milt, obviously in different locations, but nice organization. Really enjoy working with the guys. It's definitely a brotherhood of working together in service. So those activities are always a lot of fun when we have a chance to do them. It's really great to work with people who really, really appreciate. I mean, people with intellectual disabilities, they are genuine people. They are kind. They are loving. They're people that don't, they're not looking for anything in return. They're just good people, and there's just 100% pure heart and kindness with them, and anything we can do to benefit individuals with those disabilities is time well spent. KF6LEX, CAN6SMP.
All right there, Bill. That's good stuff there. Glad to hear all of that there. That's pretty awesome. Another one that's embodied just the spirit of it. It's not a list of, I do this, this, and this. It's that, I have this attitude, this spirit of, I'm going to give back and do what I can to help in whatever way possible. That's pretty awesome. TMJ, Tango Mike Juliet, John Anaheim, what say you?
Well, I must say that's a very interesting subject. I've come from a family of people that love to give back. I've been a coach for many, many years, baseball, soccer, golf, archery, love sports, love teaching them to younger people. As I get older, those opportunities are going by the wayside, but just recently I've been helping out some friends that have a GMRS radio club that gives back to the community. Last week we just helped out the balloon festival in Temecula, and when you talk about attitude, I actually got 2 compliments from people, even though I was just the greeter directing traffic for the parking lot, on how I tried to greet everyone. And you know what it is. You just want to be treated the way you want to treat others, the way you want to be treated. So it wasn't that difficult for me, but I enjoyed it, and I still do. Even though I'm getting up there in age, I will continue to give back.
Well, I don't want to put any pressure on you, but you might have to. I'm not sure about this newer generation there, how much they're willing to do. They're too distracted with their own stuff there, so good on you for doing the heavy lifting there. I know folks in our generation got to do, like you said there, give back to the community as much as possible there, John. So thank you for that. Any final comments there? Go ahead.
Well, this is a new radio hobby for me, and I've been involved with GRMS for many years, but I'm very, very excited about all the help I've received from everybody, getting the antennas set up, running ideas by people. It's a great community. Thanks.
Yeah, you know, the ham community in general, but specifically the Net at 9 folks, they'll really bend over backwards there to make you feel welcome and help you out and answer all your questions. And if not, to find someone that can. And so glad to have you hanging out with us here on Net at 9. This is Chris in Garden Grove, KF6LEX, stumbling through round 2 here, talking about how are we in service to others? KK6EUH, Rick.
Well, Chris, interesting you should ask about that, because I'm just writing a check and sending a note that's going to go out to a student somewhere for some U.S. history, and pointing out to him that potentially whichever student receives it, I don't know who it is, that July 28, 1588 is likely the most important date in history for the USA. Very interesting to consider that. At my senior citizen stage, I'm not nearly as personally active with that kind of stuff as I used to be. I'm still getting up to the Angeles Crest Highway and supporting the tracking of runners so nobody gets lost in the Angeles Crest 100. Reset. Our little local ham radio group here still occasionally gets called out by the sheriff to take care of some support activities there, and we do that. I'm a member of the Elks and support their activities with veterans and disabled kids, and at Christmas time is probably my biggest physical challenge. I'm still working on delivering Christmas dinners to folks who are in need of a little boost there, and I'm going to have to back out of that before too long, because those Christmas dinners, and I'm delivering maybe 20 of them, are sized for the size of the family. Some of those dinners are 50 pounds. That's getting kind of tough to lug around. But aside from that, it's contributing financially to the organizations that can help. One of my favorites is the Door of Hope here locally, that helps homeless families get back on their feet. EUH.
All right there, Rick. Thanks for that. And, you know, a lot of us are kind of semi-familiar with maybe the 1600s, the Pilgrims landed, and the 1700s. There's some independence for the colonies, but in the 1500s, like Rick mentioned there, the first Europeans stumbled across North America and Central America there, and that's a pretty important event in the history of this country, the way things went, so thanks for that there, Rick. KD6 UMC Don, Rancho Palos Verdes, are you still with us? UMC Don, Rancho Palos Verdes.
EUH.
Hey, Rick, go ahead.
Just to sort of polish off, that date in 1588 was the defeat of the Spanish Armada. EUH.
All right there, thanks for that history lesson there. That's good stuff there, Rick. Appreciate that. Interesting stuff, and more interesting than any of the movies or TV you see nowadays, and it all actually happened there. Good on you for bringing that up there. Let's try Running Springs Vic, WKI. You still hanging in there? All right, how about HND Huntington Beach? All right, how about our transplant back to Southern California, K1GKM, Chester?
Yeah, this is K1GKM. I don't know if I have much more to add than what you guys had. Is mostly, I did my 20 years of service in the Navy. I guess that counts for something. But recently, it's probably more of just the little things, letting somebody up in line, letting somebody, get out in traffic in front of me, that kind of thing. Just trying to be courteous to people whenever I can. So, not much more to add to that. And hopefully you're even getting this transmission, so K1GKM.
Yeah, in Southern California, being a courteous driver means that you're smiling when you're giving someone the finger there after they cut you off there. All right there. Chester, thanks for that, and thanks for your 20 years there in the Navy. That's awesome. That's the list as I have it. Any additional comments, questions, check-ins, net at 9? All right, just a little friendly reminder there. Give back to the community. Let's all be in service to others there. If you can do it through ham radio, no problem. Gonna bring some grub for the rest of us tomorrow at the breakfast. No problem there. Anything beyond that there, good on you for that there. So thanks for all your comments, questions, participation, and service. And thanks to CARA, C-A-R-A, the Catalina Amateur Repeater Association, for letting us hang out here and for linking the 2-meter and the 220 repeaters together. And hopefully we'll see everybody out there tomorrow, 8 a.m. out there at the park there on the border of Seal Beach and Westminster. Major intersection, Bolsa Chica and Westminster, in a little neighborhood there on University. Breakfast picnic will go from about 8 till about 10-ish. After that, about 11-ish, the VHF UHF contest will start, so a full weekend of ham radio fun. Hope you get out there and you get to participate in all that and have a good old time. Thanks to CARA, C-A-R-A, the Catalina Amateur Repeater Association, for letting us hang out here. You can find out all their info at the website, cara.radio, or just show up at the park tomorrow there and you can get all kind of patches for your jersey and the hats and mugs and stickers and membership and All the stuff will be right there live in the park there. You can have a good old time, meet everybody, do up your membership right there. Or you can do it up on the website via PayPal. You don't even have to leave the website there. It's pretty convenient there. Good stuff. All right, hope to see everybody out there tomorrow. If not, monitor the repeater between 8 and 9 there. I'm sure we'll have a station on the air. You can get a chance to jump in there and say hi to everybody over the air. We'll pass the mic around, let everybody say hi to you. 7-3 from Garden Grove. We'll close the net. If you want to chat, I hang out here on the repeater a lot. Give me a call. You want to talk off the air, my email, kf6lex@yahoo.com. Or we can talk in person out there in the park tomorrow there. Come by and say hi. 7-3 from Garden Grove. We'll close the net, turn the repeater back to normal operation. Kilo Fox 6, Lima Echo X-ray is clear.
Thanks, Chris. Great net tonight, KK6TRC.
All right there, Jeff. Yeah, no, that was good stuff there. Give everybody a chance there to acknowledge what they're doing and remind the rest of us, maybe we can all do a little bit more there. But that was pretty good stuff there. It's certainly the right group for such a topic there. The Net 9 folks are cream of the crop. 7-3, KF6LEX.
You're awesome, Chris. Thanks for another.
73's KK6CUH.
All right, Rick, we'll miss you tomorrow there, but try to listen to repeater. We'll all grab a microphone and say hi.
I'll do my best, but morning time is higher demand for taking care of my XYL, EUH.
All right, I'm playing a rover tomorrow for the VHF contest there. Don't make me come out there to Altadena. I'll operate from your front lawn there. 7-3, KF6LEX.
Thanks as well from Tom, W6CTC. Chris, have a good evening. W6CTC, I'll be clear at KF6LEX. See you tomorrow.
All right, thanks, Tom. Well, I'm going to park my matte black paint bicycle next to your shiny red truck for the contrast there. KF6LEX clear.
I listened to you guys for about the last half hour, and I learned something. I can't really give much anymore, but I give money, and it doesn't feel half as good as giving something from yourself, helping people with your own hands or mind. Whiskey 6 Uniform Echo. Thank you.
Whiskey 6 Uniform Echo, Kilo 6 Echo Uniform Hotel. I do understand, but there comes a point when the best you can do is what you can do, and there needs to be some level of satisfaction in being able to do that much given circumstances. That's where I am anyway. KK6CUH.